Welcome to another video from Travels with Charlie and Friends, and on this video I've delved into the archives to bring you a video from New York, and I've just stepped off the train in Grand Central Station and I'm about to step in to the Grand Hyatt Hotel, Grand Central Station. He's got a big head. This is the reception area. Grand Central Station is the biggest railway station in the world and nothing actually passes through, so everything stops at Grand Central, and this hotel is right next to the station, and it's quite an impressive building from outside and it's rather impressive inside. This hotel opened as the Commodore Hotel in 1919. It is very near to all major attractions in New York, and it's the only hotel attached to the railway station. It was redesigned and redeveloped by the Hyatt Corporation and Donald Trump in the 1970s. There is a fitness centre here open 24 hours a day, although if you're in New York you'll probably get plenty of steps in going around all the tourist attractions. 60,000 square feet of event space, and talking of space, some rooms in New York are quite small, but this one is quite big. Let's take a look at it. And here I am about to come out of the closet, hiding away there. And let's have another look at the room. A nice-ish view from the window and a separate bathroom, two quite big queen beds and a TV on the wall. Gotta say, it was very nice. What you've got to remember about hotels in New York and anywhere in the US is that what you see isn't always what you pay. Sometimes you have to pay extra service charges and room taxes and what have you, and rooms can be quite expensive. Let's have a look into the bathroom next. So for New York, this is a rather big room, and ideal for a couple of friends to stay together if you don't want to sleep in the same bed. There's a shower and a toilet and a sink, and a little seating area there, with the backdrop being New York, the city that never sleeps. Although, having said that, we did get some sleep and the beds here are really comfortable. If you've never visited New York, you should really put it on your list of things to do. It's a great city with loads going on, whether that be art galleries and museums, or Central Park, or the famous Times Square. There is something for everyone in this city, but it is quite busy and quite intense at times, and I thought it had gone downhill a little bit from the last time I'd visited, which was over 20 years ago, but still a magical place. Thanks for watching, and until next time, we'll see you soon.